Season's greetings guys, it's me Spexxy and welcome back to the channel. In fact, welcome back to Retroville because that's where I am, back in my Retroville world. Yes, there are those doubters amongst you that thought there would never be another Retroville video, but they were wrong, goddammit, because here I am again in Retroville for a special festively themed episode just for you. And as you can see, I'm driving a very holiday themed truck as well, with a light up logo on the side that needs no introduction. You can read it for yourself guys. All pretty cool. Now the original truck design here was not by me, it was by another person, in fact another YouTuber. It was Ike07 that designed the original truck here, which as you can see was all in vanilla, and I've just updated that with mods and worked on top of his original design to come up with something a little bit closer to what the actual truck looks like. I've included these light up trims around the side there, chrome exhaust, and also the nice shiny mirrors on it, and also the light up logo, which is a complete redesign of the original logo, and also the pixel art of Santa on the side there too. And the reason I chose Ike's truck is because it fitted my roads just nicely. Now there are trucks on the workshop, there are a lot of them in fact, but most of them are too big for my roads, and this one fits just perfect. So thank you to Ike for the original design. I hope he doesn't mind what I've done to this. In fact, I know he doesn't. And yeah, I will be giving him credit on the workshop. This will be available for download as a collaboration with him, so go check it out. Now, I will be coming back to this build at the end of today's video for a little help and advice and possibly a contribution from you guys. So if you want to find out what that's all about, stay tuned. In the meantime, I'm going to show some of your builds that fit right into my Christmas world. So let's go. So the first build I'm going to show you today is something that's been submitted for a little while now. It's just I haven't got around to showing you it yet. And this is the apartment block by Xavier Fortune, and it's friendly. It's kind of like a skyscraper, I guess. And you're probably thinking, Spexxy, what's so Christmassy about a goddamn skyscraper, right? Well, don't forget, the Nakatomi Plaza is a skyscraper, and yet it features in one of the biggest and best Christmas movies of all time. Yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie, deal with it. Plus, pretty much everything gets more festive when you stick a bloody great big flashing Merry Christmas sign on top of it. Okay, so we're going to go take a look around this thing. So pressing the button on the outside here will open the front doors. As you see, nice sliding doors there. It says Friendly Railways above the door. So this is probably where the employees for the railway live. We've got some plants in the foyer here and over this side as well. And I think if I'm right, if I can remember rightly, the gubbins for the door controls are under there. Yep, that's right. Okay, let's shut that. We've also got a cabinet here with what looks like, I guess, a model train or something like that inside, which would make sense, I guess. And then out the back here, we have a little laundrette with all the washing machines lined up there and a couple of benches to sit on. And out the back here, we have a little electric cupboard for controlling all the electrics in the building. The lift is out of order, it seems, so maybe the electrics aren't working properly, although the lights are on. So yeah, it's all good, but the lift isn't working. We're going to have to use the stairs. Now over here, we've got a server box and then some computers here with terminals you can switch on and off. Now that's available as a mod on the workshop there. These aren't vanilla parts, they are mods. And yeah, all pretty cool. Now we're going to go and take a look at the apartments upstairs. It's quite a narrow staircase, but we can go up. It's about 6 floors, I believe. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 floors of apartments with 2 apartments each floor, so 12 apartments in all. Now can you imagine how cool it would be if the multiplayer worked fully and you could get people in a survival world with an apartment like this and everyone having their own apartment with their own numbers on the door and actually designing them and decorating them their own style. Okay, so looking in these then, we have a toilet at the back of each one, a little dining area, some shelving units here with some pictures there. We've got a fridge and a kitchen unit over here with its own sink and cooker, and then we've got a little lounge with a coffee table and TV of its own and a sofa to sit on. And then through the back here we have a bedroom with a massive TV. So who'd want to spend time in the lounge when you can just lay in bed and watch the telly in here? What have we got to watch? Oh god no, let's not watch that. And we've also got a funky little bedside table there, which is all pretty cool. In fact, I like the way they've designed this and everything kind of fits in well. So we've got everything we need to live. We've got cooking, eating, sleeping, and everything we need, including the toilet. So yeah, we could survive in here quite happily. Now on the other side of the apartment block, we have an identical, almost, version of that, only mirrored. It's kind of turned around the other way. So the toilet this time is on that side. We have the dining table there, and a lounge over there, and the fridge and the bedroom the same as the other one. So everything kind of the same. There's 12 apartments, all identical to that. So yeah, we're not going to take a look at them all individually, but we will go to the top here to see what's on the roof. So I'm just going to go up this narrow staircase and find out. It shouldn't take long. that took longer than I thought. So we've got some solar panels here, a satellite dish and some aerials, plus the air conditioning units at the back here. On top of all of that, we have a helipad so that the rich and the famous can land their helicopters here if someone didn't stick a bloody great big Merry Christmas sign in the way. Who would have done such a thing? And off the side here we have this device which I tried to hide, but unfortunately I couldn't make it invisible. So yeah, it's kind of just stuck there like a UFO hanging off the side of the building, but it'll do. Now I can't for the life of me remember who made that sign, but I will display it on the screen for you all to see right now. And yeah, there it is. Okay, so let's take a look at the next build. So guys, Christmas is fast approaching and you haven't done all your shopping, you've forgotten to get all your presents. What do? Well, you fight the crowds and you come looking for the latest in tech and gadgetry in a store like this one. Now this is by It's Friendly, this is the tech store, and I think it fits in quite well with our Christmas theme, because who doesn't like getting tech for Christmas, right? So here you can buy the iPhone XX on this display, and round the other side we can get the Samsung S20. Oh, I've got to get me one of those Samsung phones, those things are the dogs, right? Over here we have a couple of PCs, the regular style one here with the squared off box, and then the gaming PC here with the window in the side and the coloured RAM unit there, and a sleeker design here with the lights on. We have a couple of hi-fi units over here with different size speakers, and then over this side we have a couple of chairs here, the regular office chair and a gaming chair, and then this. This is my favourite part in this shop. This is Content Creator Central. This is like your Twitch or YouTuber setup right here. You have the speaker, the headphones, the mouse and keyboard, a twin screen setup, a gaming chair and a gaming rig. Everything you need to make content. This is awesome. Not my colours unfortunately, probably It's Friendly's colours, but yeah, all pretty cool looking. And then of course we have the tills here where you can buy the goods. And behind this, there is a light switch that turns the lights on and off in this unit. Now, lights are behaving a little bit strangely in my world. As you can see over there, they're flickering for no good reason. Now, they're flickering here. It's because there's so many lights in use in this world at the moment, with it being the Christmas episode, that actually they're behaving strangely. I'm going to turn those off just to stop that for now. But yeah, this is a cool build. I do like this. Thanks It's Friendly for submitting this. Sorry it took so long to show it, but we're going to close those doors. We've got our shopping all done, and we're going to take a look at our other Christmas builds. Okay, so you may remember the town hall. Now I did say I was going to build a park next to it, and I did start work on that a little while ago. It's just I haven't made a video in Retroville since. So let's take a look at that first. So I built this little lake area with a bridge with these nice little lights going over it, and it's all pretty cool. I would like to get some ducks and maybe fish in the lake, but for now, with these weeds and trees around the side and a couple of rocks, it's looking pretty authentic and pretty good. Now with it being winter and all, the surface of this pond is frozen, but I've got something else a little bit similar to show you a little bit later in the video. In the meantime, I'm going to take a look at some of the workshop builds that I think fit well into the world. Now some of these are a year or two old, but they're my favourite Christmas builds on the workshop, and I will give shout outs to the creators as I go through these. Now the first few builds I'm going to show you here are by Games for Life 36, and he's built quite a few. So firstly we've got this red and white tower here, which is rather ominous looking. We'll find out what that's all about. We have a little cottage here with some presents outside. We've got a Christmas market with a snowman and a Christmas tree. I believe the Christmas tree is a Lord Payne one, maybe. That's what looks familiar anyway. Oh, and it also had some presents at the side here. And then we have another Christmas house over here with some red and white picket fencing going around the side, and it all looks pretty cool. So we're going to take a look inside this one first. So let's open the door. Okay, so inside then we have these. Now these are like grass growing. I'm not sure if that's recreational, I don't know. And on the wall here we have a shark, which kind of works a little like a jump scare. So if I press this button, yep, there you go. It kind of jumps out at you there. And then we have the beds over here with some light switches for them there. And up in the attic we have some canisters, some crates and some boxes. All sorts of things going on in here now. Not very Christmassy, I'd agree, but at least he went to the effort of putting something inside, and from the outside they look pretty awesome. I do love this fencing in the red and white stripes. I think it looks really, really good and does add to that Christmassy feel. So going around the side then, we're going to take a look at the Christmas market. Now we ran through it the first time, so we kind of got a brief look at the snowman and the tree there, but we've also got these little stalls that you've got dotted around, which could have things in it if I'd have had the time to build them. I didn't, however, so you can imagine that these are little market stalls where you could sell your wares to customers in the Christmas market. So yeah, all pretty cool looking. Now we've got another house here similar to the last one, only this one is empty completely, so you could probably do with a roaring fireplace there. And then going upstairs, there's no beds, there's nothing in the attic either, so this is an empty shell. So if you're looking for a Christmassy looking house house that you can build in and make it your own, then this is pretty cool, and it is on the workshop by Games for Life 36. It also has these little opening windows here as well, and it's all pretty cool looking. Now we're going to go on then to the last of his builds, which is this tower, and this is the Christmas parkour. Now we're going to go in this and see if we can do it. For the outside it doesn't look all that intimidating, it's tall, but on the inside it's an absolute death trap of platforms all the way to the top. So can we do this? Okay, so first jump made, no problem. And onto that one. Oh, these are small platforms, some of these. Okay, we're doing okay so far. Another small one, there we go, we're on it. I'm having to kind of run and jump at the same time. It's not as easy as it looks. Oh, we're on that one, thought we were going to fall then. Oh no, oh, nearly did make it. There we go, and we're up again, and then over. Oh no, just too short. Okay, let's try this. We haven't fallen down to the bottom, I was going to say, but here we are. Okay, let's try this again. Over, onto the small one, there it is. Up again, yeah. Over to the little one there, and then up again to the big one, and then onto that long one, just there, no problem so far. And we're nearly back to where we were. I think it's this next jump, it's this jump here we fell, and we've done it. Okay, then across again, another small one, another long one. Come on, there we go. Onto that one. Oh, there's a staircase here. Okay, up the staircase. Now this gets quite small by the look of it. Oh, I don't like this. Can I jump up this? Maybe. Let's try jumping. Jump again. Oh, no, careful. I nearly slipped off. Okay, let's go. Now where do I go from here? Go turn around. Is there another? Oh, there. Okay. Let's jump to that one then. Big jump. There we go. And up again. We're going to go round this little platform on the side here. And then we're going to jump to that one. Let's go for that. There we go. And up again. Okay, turn around. There we go. Couple of jumps more. Just get over there. Up to this one. Round the side. Oh, it's just 2 or 3 more jumps. I can see it. Okay, here we go. Over there. And we're pretty much there. 2 jumps away. Up and up again. And we're on top. And yes, we did it. The Christmas parkour by Games for Life 36. We beat it. Okay, that Christmas tree looks amazing. This is pretty awesome. Looking down on everything, but there's only one way really down from here. And yeah, we know what that is, right? Geronimo! And there we go, down to the bottom. So what next? Well, this rather jolly looking waving Santa animatronic is the work of Zarok LP, and this is his Christmas toy factory and shop, and it's a pretty awesome build. So let's go and take a look around. So going inside, then we've got some toilets here which are all just the same sort of thing. They're just 4 cubicles which you can open up like so. We're not going to open them all because they're all pretty much the same. So going through into the shop then, we have a little window display on the right here with a plane that's going round in a circle and going up and down on a piston as well. We've got some trees on this side here with some mountains like a little map. We've got some ducks at the front with some mugs, and well, nothing says Christmas like toilet rolls, right? Okay, then going through into the shop, we can see that we have some signs here, some tote heads, a few multicoloured radios there. We've got some pillows in all sorts of colours and some fingers because that's Christmassy. And then these lights at the top, are they actually connected to anything? Is there a switch somewhere for the lights here? I'm not seeing it anywhere. Let's get a connection tool out and take a look. So yeah, they are connected somewhere. Where is it? Oh, there it is, at the tills. Okay. So there's no one working at the tills. What is this? Elf service? Elf service? Get it? Self-service? Elf? Oh, it's wasted. Okay, we've got some plants, some shoes, and a few more toilet rolls. Why not? And some mugs there, and some ducks, and ooh, a dark duck. He's unique. I like him. Can I have him? And then some more mugs, like I said. So then going this way, what the hell was that? Is that a crate? So a crate just went across there and then upstairs. Okay, so well I guess we'll go upstairs and see where that's going then. Yeah, they're the tills, like I said before. So there's nothing else down here to see. So let's go upstairs and take a look around. So this is the workshop up here. So you can see the seats there for the workers. And then up here we have a little office for Santa himself. And yeah, pretty cool. We've got a light there for him and his desk. Oh, I turned it off. There you go, it's on. And there's his big throne of a chair there. And whatever that is, I don't know what that is. It's got a piston underneath it, but it doesn't do anything. So yeah, it's nothing. And then we've got this phone or intercom or some sort of tannoy system where we can shout at the elves and get them to work faster like you do. But obviously you don't want to put too much stress on your staff, otherwise you might cause an accident and that would be a breach of health and safety. Nah, forget it. Okay, so at the back of this workshop we have this rather unique looking machine here. So looking at the side you see the ducks fall in and they're white and they fall down the chute there, and then going along they go through white on this side, and then as you can see there's some sort of timer and logic system there, and on the other side they seemingly come out yellow. Pretty well made, I must admit. They then go round the corner, up and through the tube and fill the crate that we saw earlier. Now over here we have the chairs where the elves sit, painting the petals on the flowers and painting the ducks and putting the perforations in the toilet paper, of course. And that must be the flap where the crate went. So where does it go from there? Well, it doesn't go through there. So where is it? Let's see if we can wait and see what this crate does. So where's the crate? There it is. Okay, so the crate comes up, the tube comes down, and the ducks go into the crate. So far, it's all elf-explanatory. Elf-explanatory, get it? Okay, how long does it take to fill a crate with ducks? Well, I guess quite a long while, it seems. Ah, there's the beep. And then the crate goes off, shooting through the flap at the end there, and then if we follow it downstairs we should see it come out here anytime now. Now? Oh, there it is, and then across here and back up again this side. So kind of like a complete cycle, only a square. A square cycle. Yeah, you probably wouldn't get far on a square cycle. So there you go, that was Zarok LP's Toy Factory and Shop, and it's pretty damn awesome. So let's take a look at our next build. Well, this one looks kind of familiar, and I wonder why. Well, that's because it's my own build. This was one of my 2016 12 builds of Christmas that I released a video series for back then. So if you haven't checked those out, they're very festive, very cool. Go and take a look at them. In the meantime, I'm riding this Carousel and I'm riding on Rudolph, as you see, with the red nose there. Now, some of the other builds I built back then wouldn't have fitted into this setting, but being a Carousel, this one fits right in and I thought it would look good. So if I remember right, there's a few decorations on the roof, so we're going to go up and have a look at those. Now, going up here, you'll see that I've got a couple of Christmas trees. These are the Lord Payne Christmas trees rotating around there. We have a little reindeer on the side there, a sleigh in front of him, and a snowman in the middle that's kind of turning around with an elf hat on and a little carrot nose. We've got some presents and some seats in the sleigh, so pretty cool looking. And then over here we have an ice rink which I built. Now, I did say that the frozen lake earlier on, there was something similar to it, and this is it. So this is the kind of ice rink you would find in a park at this time of year. It's got little Christmas trees on top of the posts here, just to make it that little bit more authentic and more festive. And when you go out onto the ice, it kind of feels like you're sliding around in this view. Once you zoom out, however, you can see that you're just running on the glass, and it kind of spoils the illusion. But yeah, you kind of get the idea, and it does work, and it looks a little bit more authentic when you're in first person view. Now, moving on to my last build of the video, and this is a tree of epic proportions. Now, I'd like to tell you who built this, but unfortunately it's written in Korean or Chinese and I can't read it. So if you do know who it is and you can tell me, I can show the world who built this, but it's pretty damn awesome. And broken. By the look of it, what's going on here? There is a reindeer under the platform. That is never right. Okay, I think I need to fix this. Now I'm going to leave this world now, and I'm going to see if I can fix this and come back when I'm done. So after a little bit of time in the workshop, I've got this thing fixed and ready to go. So let's give it a whirl. Jumping on this reindeer here, you can see that it's just another carousel. But when I say just another carousel, forget the carousel element of this, because that's not what impresses me one bit about this. That is pretty much bog standard. It's the rest of this build that blows me away, and the sheer scale of the tree itself. So going inside this, you'll get an idea of just how big this is. This isn't just a big tree. It's a tree of epic proportions, and you will see just how big as I go up this thing. Now, I don't want to look up and give the game away. Not just yet, anyway. I might take a look down. There you go, and you'll see we're already quite high. Let's keep on going, and you will see that the design element of this really shines through when you get to this platform up here, and these little windows that you can look out of. So looking out of this window here, you can see the tower block there by It's Friendly and Xavier Fortune with the sign on top. I can just about see the sign if that bar didn't get in the way. There it is. Looking out the window at the back here, we can see the fire station in the distance there. And then looking out of this one, we get to see Ike's pub in the distance. I think Coco's bakery and It's Friendly's bar, plus the rail station. And I think the lake as well over there in the distance, yes. And then looking out the last window, then we should get to see the town hall and the parkour and the Christmas market. Yeah, it all looks pretty cool. Now when I say it's big, it still goes up, and yeah, it's pretty epic. And look at the way they've used the logic blocks there for lights twinkling inside. I love this build. It's absolutely huge. The scale of it blows me away. I don't know how they did it. So let's just go back down again then. And here we go to the bottom. And there we are. Now I hope you've enjoyed watching these builds as much as I've enjoyed showing you them. And there's only one thing that remains for me to do. That's take another look at my cola truck, as I said I would do earlier, because I want you guys to help me with something. So let's go take another look. Okay, so let's drop this thing in. And here it is. Whoa, what's that? What the hell? Have I broke the game here? What is going on? I'm guessing I'm up to my parts limit in this world. Something is definitely broken. That is not right. Okay, let's drop this thing off a lift and see what happens. Oh my. Yeah, that is not right at all. Maybe I should try to reload this world and see if that gets it right, because that just isn't good. Whoa, look at that. Oh my god. What the hell? Whoa. What the hell is going on? That is not normal. Oh, that is psychedelic for sure. But that is broken. I broke your game, Axolot. Sorry. Yeah. I've done something wrong. Okay. Now I remembered that I left the old truck in the world. It's still over there by the apartment building, so you can see. So I'm going to go and see if that one's working okay, if it's bringing the second one in that is the problem. I'm not sure whether I want to pick it up and drop it again, because I feel it might go wrong. So I'm just going to try and get in it first and show you what I need to show you. But it just so happens that it is still here, so I can show you it in this world, maybe. Now it looks like I've gone to the block limit in this world and I've broken the game, so it looks like I'm going to have to delete all of this Christmas stuff before I can come back in this world again, get rid of all the winter mod and everything else. And yeah, I think it might fix it after that. Okay, so here it is, as you see, and it hasn't glitched out, so that's pretty cool. Now going to the back of this thing, you will see that I've got a ramp at the back here, which I've actually opened here, but you can shut this up with either of these little latches on the side there. The ramp goes up and the doors shut like so, and you can use the other one if you like. It just opens it up one door at a time, and the ramp comes down for you to be able to go inside, just like so. On the inside here you'll see that I've got a logic block on either side, and you'll probably wonder why that is. Let me show you with the connection tool. It's because all the lights on the logo there connect to one logic block, which meant that I was able to copy the entire side and paste it to this side, and then only had to connect the logic block up to the switch that turns the lights on, rather than connecting the switch to every individual light. So that saved me a ton of time. Okay, let me just shut this again really quick. There we go. And then the doors shut there, and all pretty cool. Now we've got one more thing as well at the front here, which I know Ike had in his version as well, and he put nothing in there. On mine, when I pull this switch here, the door opens and we have a toilet inside. You can sit in there, and we can shut the door from inside by pressing the one button there, and we can come out as well. And yeah, I'm guessing it's for long journeys. You know, you get stuck on the road, you need the toilet. We have got our own in-truck toilet there. So let's shut that away, and there we go. So what other controls do we have? Well, you already saw the lights earlier on. So let's jump in and I'll show you that the 1 key shuts the door there. Number 2 does the horn. We've got the 3 key, which gives us our headlights there, and also reverse lights underneath when we reverse, and little indicators at the front when we turn. There's also indicators on the back. Now the 4 key turns the lights on the side on and off for the logo, as you can see there, and that only leaves me one more key, key 5, which does something a little bit special. So when I press that, the sides come out on pistons, and then they go down on bearings, so that you can actually access all the inside of this truck. And that's where you guys come in, because I actually wanted to build something in this truck and I didn't really have time. Plus I wanted to make a piece of music, if you like, and I'm rubbish at making music in Scrap Mechanic. Now I thought about doing it with either pistons or timers and logic blocks, but I really don't know what I'm doing. So if one of you wants to have a go at making a musical tune for me to fit inside here, that would be cool. But it doesn't have to be that. It can be anything festive that you want. Build me something that goes in this truck and surprises me, and the best entries I will show in a future video. So you'll be able to download this from the workshop, make your own creations that go inside, upload it as a surprise for Spexxy, and I will show the best ones in a future video. Now I hope you've enjoyed this video today. I know I've enjoyed showing you all these builds, and all that remains for me to say is if you've enjoyed this video, then why not spank the hell out of that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe for more great content. A Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to every one of you, and see you soon. Bye for now.